This is our Scotland trip. This is where we went, this is where we stayed, and this is how we got there, all in this video. Firstly, we went on a plane from Vienna to Edinburgh airport. We had a pretty casual flight, a pretty casual takeoff, and a really nice flight. It was quite a nice flight, and it was my first time going through Great Britain all the way to Edinburgh. As we arrived, we picked up our bags and went to Edinburgh Airport's car rental center. Then we arrived to our car, what we got from a rental company called Enterprise. I started chatting about the car, and it was a nice blue Ford. We got set up, we had all our computer and laptop inside as the GPS, and that's what took us all over Scotland. We proceeded to drive on the wrong side of the road. We were completely confused, and as not having the habit to drive on this side of the road, it was a hell of a ride. We almost had a crash with a semi. Then we got to the center of Edinburgh, and that's where things started to be interesting. I really had to concentrate myself doing the GPS work from the computer, otherwise we were completely lost. We had to find our hotel. We're going into the hotel, we're gonna check in, we're going to leave our bags, and we're gonna go see our next location for this vlog. We arrived to the hotel, very nice hotel. We took the elevator and went up to our room. Then we went back down and we had a drink. Then we left the hotel and we went to walk around the city of Edinburgh. It was a really nice walk from the hotel. We went up to see Edinburgh from a height. Then we saw also some kind of cathedral. It was really nice to walk around. The next day, we left the hotel and scared to be in the car, we went through Edinburgh and left Edinburgh, and we set off to go see the Forth Bridge. Now, I don't know, I think it's Queen's Mary's Bridge or something like that. I just read signs and I don't know if I'm not very good at signs and names. We left the bridge and continued and arrived to our next stop, the Aberdour Castle. As you can see, half of it's been destroyed and half of it's been rebuilt. This was an awesome trip to come here, and I really recommend you to go check this castle out when you're in the area. We left the castle and followed the road again, and we arrived to Aberdour Silver Sands Beach or something like that. It was a beautiful place. After the beach, we decided to drive, and we stumbled on the bridge that took us across, and it took us to Dundee that you see right in front of us, and that's where our hotel. We arrived at the hotel, we were walking, and we came to our room. It was quite a cozy room, nothing to complain about. This was a fine hotel. We went nowhere the evening because it looked like an industrial city, so we stayed at the hotel and day over. In the morning, we left Dundee and we set off to go see the Pitlochry Dam and Fish Ladder. We arrived to the dam, as you can see, and we went to look around, and we attempted to climb all the way to the top. Don't worry, it was legal. We took the stairs all the way up, so it was great. After looking around, we continued the road and arrived to Dalwhinnie Distillery that was in Dalwhinnie. Now, we looked around there also. We just went inside to just see what was in there, and it was a perfect place for whiskey lovers. We left the Dalwhinnie distillery and we went through the Highlands and we arrived to our bear lodge, what was quite interesting to get in.
I don't know if we are in the correct spot, but we just walked into someone's place.
It was the correct place, and this is where we ended off our third day. In the morning, we left the bear lodge and we continued our route. This day we did not have much planned, but we came up to some kind of sea, river, lock area, and we just took a while to enjoy the breathtaking moment. We even saw a weird cow. Then we followed the road and we arrived to Dunrobin Castle. There we discovered they wanted £20 to look at 20 rooms in the castle. No thank you, we looked at it from outside. Then it led us to this beauty. Then we arrived to the hotel after this amazing trip and the day was pretty much over for us. In the morning we went back into the car and back on the road to go enjoy some more of this beautiful Scotland's nature. After this amazing traverse, we arrived to another amazing spot, and it's called the Alien Donnan Castle. After the castle, we arrived to our hotel and we stayed there, and it was overlooking Loch Lochy. The next day we woke up with ugly weather, let's say it this way. We had to stop for a coffee because it was ugly weather, but we continued our trip and went to just look around and we just followed the road. Eventually we got to a dirt road where the GPS told us to go, what was quite impressive, and we did not have a 4x4. It was amazing. We dropped some stuff at the hotel and then continued the road, and this is where we arrived. This is breathtaking. Oh, oh. And this is where the day ended. This is our last day in Scotland and we enjoyed it on the road. Oh, oh. went on the highway and we saw the bridge we saw at the beginning of this trip, and this is where the last day in Scotland ended. Well, it's time to leave, so we went to the departures hall and back to the airport in Edinburgh, all the way to get to the plane.
I feel the real you lives in the cloud. Down here, you can't figure this out. I hope you'll be different with me. Like this, nothing keeps me here. Your electric heart shakes me out of love. I don't wanna feel like this. I'm alone, burning hair like this. Your electric heart shakes me out of love. I don't wanna spend my mind like this. I'm alone, behind like this.
And we landed in Vienna after the entire 7 days of this amazing trip. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. I really enjoyed making this one. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video.
Yeah.